Hi, and welcome to our session today on Ingram Micro Cloud Marketplace and the latest SkyKick Office 365 solutions that recently launched. My name is Craig Bovard. I'm part of the Ingram Micro Cloud team here in Australia, and joining me today is Varshaa from the Australian SkyKick team. Quick overview of what we'll be talking about today. I'm going to take you through a quick introduction to the Ingram Micro Cloud team. Then I'm going to hand you across to Varshaa to run us through the SkyKick migration and backup services for Office 365. And then I'm going to show you how to spin up those SkyKick backup services on the Cloud Marketplace. So for those that haven't joined us before, a quick introduction to the Ingram Micro Cloud team. We're part of a global strategy where we've been launching our marketplace now across around about 21 countries, including New Zealand, Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, and India. Really great for our APAC partners who might be looking after companies that have satellite offices in those regions, as the marketplace and the services are the same look and feel across those regions. Now, really the point of our team is to understand you and your business and your customers and how we can help you, upsell to those existing customers, grow that recurring revenue, deepen those customer relationships, making them nice and sticky. And today's topic with SkyKick wrapping around that core stack of Office 365 is really, really key. And that helps you take advantage of those higher margins when you build out those wider portfolio of services. As you can see, we have a range of offerings across our Ingram Micro Cloud platform, starting with our referral program, all the way through to our hosting and enterprise platforms, Odin and Ensign. But today, we're going to talk around our cloud marketplace where our partners can provision, bill, and manage these services, but still own the billing relationship, making it great to wrap around those services and deliver it all through a managed service provider program. If you haven't already activated your account, really easy to get started. Head across to the marketplace at au.cloud.in, log in with your existing Ingram Micro account details, double check all your details and activate your marketplace. Choose whether or not you want to go onto a credit card or onto a 30-day term account. The whole process takes around about 5 minutes, and then you'll have access to all the services available on the marketplace. Now, when we talk about the marketplace, there's 3 key levels. The first, which we call the Cloud Marketplace, is all about setting up new customers and new subscriptions. Underneath that is a retailer control panel where it allows you to manage those customers, manage those subscriptions, and if you like, you can use it as a billing platform. And if you wrap around our Cloud Store offering, that allows you to do payment gateways and collections and things like marketing, promos, and discounts. And then you can open up the end customer control panel. This is where you can allow your customers to do some self-management on there. And if you are using our Cloud Store, you can actually do white labeling and building your own branding on there as well. So now I'm going to hand you over to Varshaa, who's going to take us through the SkyKick overview of both the backup and the migration services that we've recently launched in the marketplace. Varshaa, over to you.
Thanks, Craig. Hi, everyone. I'm Varshaa, one of the business development managers for SkyKick based in Sydney. I've been with SkyKick for about 2 years, and before SkyKick, I was at Microsoft Australia, helping partners to build and package their Office 365 and Azure solutions. As Craig mentioned today, I'll be talking about the opportunity around backing up Office 365 with SkyKick, migrating to Office 365 with SkyKick, and how SkyKick and Ingram Micro are making this so easy with the Accelerate bundle through the Ingram Cloud Marketplace. Now, many of you already know and use our technology, but just to highlight, we're 100% through partner, so we don't go direct to customer, so we don't compete with you. We offer free partner support via email and a local Australian number to help you with any of your migration or backup projects both before, during, and after. Our technology is white labelable, so the customer never has to know it's SkyKick. And essentially, we're all about helping partners be more successful in the cloud. And we do this by helping you optimize your customer acquisition and migration strategies, and also by helping you develop key managed services and recurring revenue streams. So let's begin with backup. Today, Office 365 isn't backed up. Microsoft provides an uptime guarantee for the service, but not for the data. What this means is if an end user maliciously or accidentally deletes a file, there is no easy way to recover it. And quite often, many customers believe that Office 365 has built-in features to protect them from data loss, but as many of you know, Office 365 features are dependent on the license type. For example, if you're selling Business Premium, Business Essentials, or E1, the deleted item retention can be extended to 30 days, but by default it's 2 weeks, which means if you don't recover it in that time period, it's lost forever. Additionally, ransomware is a growing concern amongst partners and customers. Recently, an Australian partner was managing a law firm, and sadly, their SharePoint got hit by ransomware, and 40,000 files were locked. And when a customer requires a file in Office 365, which has been accidentally or maliciously deleted, or if it's hit by ransomware, they're going to expect that the solution you initially sold them will protect them. So the question then becomes, how do I, as a trusted advisor, provide my Office 365 customers with complete data protection and rapid file recovery? And this is where SkyKick Cloud Backup comes in. Through SkyKick Cloud Backup, you can back up Exchange Online, SharePoint Online, and OneDrive for Business, which means with one solution, you can meet all your customers' Office 365 backup needs. SkyKick Backup is also cloud to cloud, as in we use Microsoft Azure to back up Office 365. As a partner, you have the flexibility to use our Azure storage for free, which can be located in Australia, or alternatively, use the customer's Azure storage. Now, being backed up to Azure has a ton of benefits, one being enhanced security. As soon as, say with other vendors, as soon as the data leaves the Microsoft cloud to another vendor's cloud or on-prem solution, it's open to data breaches. With our backup solution, you're essentially never leaving the Microsoft cloud and protecting that data from those breaches. Secondly, being cloud to cloud, our solution never hits the company's internal bandwidth, as any backup or restore is happening from Office 365 to Azure. And once again, unlike other vendors where there are on-prem devices and applications that need to be installed on each end user's computer, with SkyKick Cloud Backup, it's very easy to set up. There's nothing to install. And our pricing model has no surprises, once again, in comparison to others where they separate the backup from the storage or charge you based on the data and complicate something that should be very simple for you to position and price. So hopefully this has given you enough information to see how providing cloud backup through the Ingram Micro Cloud Marketplace is a must for your existing Office 365 customers. But what about your customers that haven't moved yet? This is where our migration technology comes in. Once again, most of you already know this. Most of you are already purchasing our migrations through the Ingram Micro Cloud Marketplace. But essentially, our suites reduce partner effort by up to 90%. This is because we automate all the phases of a migration project, from creating the statement of work or sales proposal, all the way to setting up Office 365 on the end user's computer. Because we're looking at this project end-to-end, our technology helps reduce technical risk, increase partner profitability, and overall increase sales velocity, helping you get more happy customers to Office 365. And even Microsoft has conducted research that shows that with SkyKick, you can sell quicker, sell bigger, and be more profitable. Once again, all of this is very easy to access through the Ingram Cloud Marketplace. But you've seen all of this before. What I'm really excited to talk to you about is the Accelerate Bundle offer through the Ingram Micro Cloud Marketplace. Essentially, with the Accelerate Bundle, we're giving the migration for free if backups attached for 12 months. And one of the benefits of this bundle is price. Through this bundle, we're removing one of the blockers that partners face when talking about Office 365 to the customer, which is the cost of the actual migration project. This change in pricing reduces the upfront cost and allows you to price differently to help you win more deals. Partners are now completely amortizing the cost of the migration, only charging on the backup through the managed services, and provides a differentiated offering. A great example is a Sydney partner. Instead of selling Business Premium for $18, is charging $32 instead, but not only selling the license, but backing up the data, offering 24/7 support, training, help desk, all together, and not charging on the migration. Separately, with the bundle, you're able to provide more value. AMI, the Gartner of SMB, conducted a research on the top 5 barriers to Office 365, and this included both the migration process and the data security. Customers don't know how their information is going to get to the cloud. They don't have that visibility, nor do they know how the data is going to be secured once it gets there. Through the combination of our migration and backup technology, our partners are able to more confidently and successfully address those blockers in a bundle that's competitively packaged. Essentially, you're able to have a more robust discussion about how your customers' Office 365 journey will be, not only discussing the licenses, but also how they'll get there and how you'll protect them once they're there. But if you'd like to learn a little bit more, some of the next steps is to attend a webinar. We run them every Friday. Secondly, we have internal use rights offers. So through Microsoft, you have the ability as a partner to migrate yourself for free through us, and additionally back up your data for free through us. And this is currently offered through Microsoft's partner network. But finally, I'd like to leave you with the Ingram Accelerate Bundle link. And once again, happy to help you when you're ready to go. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you, Varshaa. Now, what I wanted to do is just quickly give you an overview of what it looks like to spin up the backup service on our marketplace. So here we are on our TechLink page, and you can see there I've got the Cloud Marketplace link. Straight through to the marketplace. Because of the single sign-on, I'm already logged in. I'm going to click on the Cloud Services at the top there, head along down to the infrastructure, and you'll see SkyKick Cloud Backup. That's going to take us through to this landing page. You'll see there's a ton of resources on there around the data sheets, overviews, key features, and benefits. Right there, you'll see that Accelerate bundle that Varshaa was talking about. But today, we're going to take you through setting up the Exchange backup component. So I'm simply going to select the service. I'm going to read through a bit of an overview here of the SkyKick, just some key things to remember when you're going through and setting up the migration suite or the backup services. I'm going to continue through. I'm going to add my users. You'll see at the top there, we always start with one user, and underneath, I'm going to add the additional users that I require. Checking my pricing, hit continue, and we're going to jump into the cart. Now here, if I like, I can actually continue shopping and go add more services. You'll also see some MSRP pricing on there as well, and I'm going to continue through to the checkout. Now here at the end customer, I might already have an end customer with Office 365. I can simply select them from the drop-down menu, or if I require to add a new customer, pretty straightforward, entering their details, just key on that messaging there around the email address that you pop in there. Those are the email addresses that are going to receive the confirmation that the service has been set up. Now once I've popped in my user, I come through here, and I'm going to just double check the billing terms. I'm going to select my payment method, I'm going to double check my quantities and my pricing on there, and really key down the bottom, I'm going to agree to the T's and C's for both SkyKick and for Ingram Micro. Now, if you need to include those in the contracts, etc., that you're passing down to the client, you'll see there that they're both highlighted. You can simply click those, grab the information, copy and paste it. And then I'm going to click Submit, and that's it. And roughly about 5 minutes later, you're going to receive that confirmation, and you're going to be able to continue through the deployment process. Now, we're going to cover that a little bit later in subsequent episodes around how to do that deployment and how to do the monitoring, etc. But in the meantime, if you want to get a jump start on that, head across to our knowledge base. You'll see the address down there, servicedesk.cloud.im/kb. And you want to use the quick jump menu at the top left there, head around to the SkyKick portion, and you'll see here I've got a great list of run-through guides, including the starter guide. Really great way to get ahead, ton of screenshots and set-through guides in there as well. But that's it for us today. Thank you again for joining us. Any questions that you may have, please don't hesitate to contact on the details below. Even better, jump onto our YouTube channel, sign up onto our Twitter feed and our LinkedIn page. But thank you once again for joining us, and thank you, Varshaa.